Y'all crazy.
Man, we try to put an end to
No, this ain't the Breakfast Club where it's him and Les sitting there talking without me being there. This me here, and I'm not being aggressive. I'm just asking you questions. I ain't mad at you.
But why you asking me if he gave some simple, if he got some?
They had nothing to do with nothing.
Hey man, it was a picture of him sitting between a nigga legs and pool. We at the what is this called? This is the Laugh Factory. We was at the Savoy, you wouldn't be able to be up here that long. The niggas be like, get your whole ass down, nigga.
I came up in the hardest rooms in Brooklyn.
And you
ain't never with them rooms.
You just yelling.
Because I don't have a mic. I can talk to you straight up. You want to talk about it? You saying I'm mild. You saying I ain't come through the streets or the gutters is straight bull. And if you want to ask somebody, ask the mother that you know what I do. Okay, all right. Listen. This be fair. Fair conversation.
Larry, way to go.
No. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and real. You say you keep it 100. Know how I get down.
How?
32. I rip.
You rip lights?
I rip. You ask any ever see me bomb. Anybody. And you ask anybody that don't know me, I keep it gangster.
I don't say you.
No, you trying to say I'm a bum. I ain't no bum.
No, I didn't say
and that saw.
Your is mild. It's mild.
You know what you're doing now? You're a provocateur. You know how to incite people. Ain't nothing mild about my
people. Look at you.
Ain't nothing.
What's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. I just want you to know that you watching You Just Got Juiced reactions. Don't forget, you got the juice now.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy You Just Got the Juice, and we are back at it again with another live reaction video. And man, oh man, do I got one for you today. Corey Holcomb and Donnell Rawlings finally came into interaction with one another and finally got some things off their chest. So before we start this video, just want to say thank y'all for everybody that's been helping us trying to grow and subscribing. We are officially at 911 subscribers, so kudos to everybody helping us small, trying to grow. All right, let's get into this video and see what's going on with this beef.
Let me ask you back in the day.
Donnell Rawlings went in there.
Oh, Ashley, he always on.
Ashley
Larry with everything. He's listen, man.
Somebody said they saw him leaving the party like that. Shit don't hurt no more. Go ahead, my bad.
No, Donnell. No, that's how you. Listen, Donnell. Listen. Ashley Larry, man.
Bring it.
Ashley Levy ain't got.
Hold on, you got an issue with Donnell Rawlings too?
No, you don't.
Not really, man. Look,
that's so Donnell will roast him too. Donnell crazy.
He gonna run out his.
No, because Donnell went on the Breakfast Club and killed him.
He did a little bit, but that's what you want to say.
I forgot he killed you on the Breakfast Club.
I love Charlamagne, but he enabled people to talk about me.
No, he don't.
He enabled people to talk about me, man. I ain't been on the Breakfast Club in a while, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, let them do what they do. I got a vehicle too. It's called a 5150 show, so I get to talk back.
Nigga, you put me on voice.
Who was that?
Donnell, look at this.
Man,
look
he
at
got
this
a minute plan, dog. That fuck ain't for that phone. He ain't gonna answer, dog.
Come on, man. You always try to be peacemaker, man. Stop that, man.
Ashley Larry, man.
This is gonna be so funny if he answer the phone, dog. It's too early LA time. He might be in LA, dog. He off dead.
He gonna think this was a setup, man.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
See, this is how nigga get big. He get big, he don't want to answer his phone no more.
I know somebody who can get in touch
How
with him.
you know him? You was locked up all them years, man.
Ashley, my man.
He was sitting between old
Yo,
boy
listen.
Who is that? That dude he finally answered?
It's me and Gil here.
Meek Mill and shit.
What you mean bring the aggression down? Don't talk. Look who right here.
Bring the aggression down, son.
Who you peanut head?
Yo, oh, nah, hang the phone up. Tell them the motherfucking truth. Y'all ain't gonna get
He
no.
already
Y'all ain't gonna get no
going in.
peace treaty on this shit. It's too far gone.
No, y'all got to get piecing up, man.
He don't want that, son.
What you mean I don't want that?
You
I
want
saw you
peace.
walk. Hey, hold on. I saw you walk in the mall and you had your son with you, and I said hello.
I think I said hello, but I wasn't gonna take a chance. Your bitch hit me on that in front of my son, so
But I ain't never that type of dude. I ain't that type of dude.
I know physical is physical. You got physical trauma, mental trauma, and mental abuse, son. And you're very abusive, son. And you're abusive to the ones that love you. And I had a conversation with you that day when we was at the improv. When you said you think I'm jealous of you, I didn't understand where that came from. But I said our personalities are similar where we don't with each other. And I did apologize for yelling out. I did that. I said that. I did all the efforts. And we also had discussed the possibility of me coming on your podcast. And then it wouldn't stop. I did Ryan Cameron's show, and he had asked me about it. You came in behind me.
talking too much.
Nothing bad to say, whatever. And then on that one, I wasn't thinking no violence. You said I'll kick his ass and all that time. And it wasn't never none of that.
I would, but I'm saying like I ain't that type of guy.
And I know, and I would fight back. But I don't understand what was the place when I was respectful to the situation. I told Ryan Cam, and he even played the video of me being neutral about it and explaining what my part of it was, and you still winning with that.
Hey man, you can't be respectful when you want to be respectful and then be this who talking crazy to me while I'm on stage. Come on, man.
I understand that part. But you know, that's an unwritten comedy. It's an unwritten rule that you don't yell out at the comedians.
No. How about this?
So if he just said that, then why he do it? Even though he apologized for doing it, but still, if he already knew it.
When men disrespect each other, they fight or kill each other. That's why we don't disrespect each other, especially like that.
But I don't get grimy though, Corey.
But no, you can't disrespect people. And then you was lying. You was lying about it too, dog.
Explain. It's a good time to talk about it. Explain what I lied about. And now, if you think it's fair to bring my family with this and be critical, this is my problem. I don't give a we could beef, we could not with each other, but to bring my family into it like that, that's the grimy part.
Hey, when it get grimy, it get grimy. When it get grimy, it get grimy. That's why I don't really like disrespecting people, because everything go when it go there. Everything go.
Yeah.
Well, if your character is people have relationship. If your character is kids are not off limit, then you got bigger problems than me talking about this right now.
Ain't nothing off limit when you talking crazy to me and you know we don't play like that. Ain't nothing off limit.
Okay, let me explain this. The crazy part, and this is my issue. And this is my issue with the whole thing about the whole thing. Everybody like, he hold his man down and everything. And I said this on every platform. The mother D-Ray Monday night, it ain't to blow up. It's for to work out. It's a room of 150 people. And you got Dave Chappelle and y'all be like, he on this and he did all this for his career. You got a that can, and I was like, I said on platforms, if you want to be critical of him, you're going to be critical of him in the room. The phones ain't locked up.
took over the interview.
The phones ain't locked up. Up there just talking like people know. If you want to judge it like that, then go to an arena and judge it when I'm doing 25,000 people and everybody going crazy.
Okay, so look, let me ask you a question. Why you think Dave Chappelle ain't never said nothing about me, Slick, after I said he don't be ripping the mic?
Because it ain't nothing to say. You're not
The
on his
reason why,
level.
because you want the honest truth? You want the for real honest truth?
Why you asking me
You ain't on this
questions?
level. You not on this. What does Jay-Z say?
So let's keep it there. Let's right. Why you said something though?
What do you say? If I shoot you, I'm famous. Gilly, you a rapper. Picture that.
He's not no rapper. He ain't make it.
All right.
Right.
But the thing
Don't
is,
say all right,
the
man.
thing
I'm
is,
just saying.
who does that? Him? Dave coming back. Who does that benefit? It doesn't benefit him. Me.
Right, so why you say something?
What'd you say?
Let me say it slow. Why did you say something?
He pulled the Summer. If y'all watch this show called Baddies, it's this girl called Summer, always getting in people's business. Man, that's what he did. It was like, they ain't nothing to do with you, man. He talking about, he was doing a comedy bit, and you jumped in trying to defend somebody. I mean, yeah, that's your man, but like, talk about that on a 101 phone call. Don't interrupt this man's show. Like, that was wild, man.
Something.
Because me and Dave don't got the same moral compass. I'm grimier than him. Dave is not grimy. Dave will look at it like this. Why they need to entertain Corey and his dumb when I make $2 million in the arena? Donnell, he ain't even suggested to me, but I take offense to it. I don't know what you know. I don't know if you understand what having a real friend is, Corey. I don't know if you understand what
Have you realized you're just talking about people the whole time you on the thing? It's almost like a brawl. You. I'm talking to you. Look, let me tell you something, man. You don't have the courage to be honest with me right now. Is it dope in your system right now?
Listen, I have the courage to answer, and I have the courage to answer everything honestly and to 100% of my knowledge. And why don't I have the courage?
Is it dope in your system right now?
No, it's not no dope in my system.
Oh man!
And you know what? And that's a nice way to divert and like do try to flip the script. What questions did you have? You asked me that I haven't answered honestly.
You just said it ain't no dope in your system. So what could I say? I ain't with you. Have you ever been penetrated or penetrated a man?
Whoa. You know what?
I'm asking you.
You know what? The thing is, Corey,
brother.
You're doing great for yourself.
You can't dodge this question because
Shit. I think this interview might about to turn. Oh, wow. Well, let's see how he gonna answer the question. It's a simple hell nah. Like, it's a simple question, bro. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Don't play me like that. I don't rock that way, bro. No. That's all he gotta say. So if that's not the next thing he say, then we might got a problem. He already said the man do dope.
y'all guys don't never answer this question.
What question?
Okay, I'll say it again. Have you ever been penetrated or penetrated a man in any way?
Whoa, Corey.
You know what? That's a question that only your fan base will be entertained.
Trying to dodge.
He didn't answer the question.
See, you ain't ready to talk to me for real. I know your problems.
No, sir. Have you?
He asked you the question.
No,
Corey.
sir, not at all. No, sir. And you saw how I answered it right away? You had to build up the courage to lie.
No, I didn't. No, I had to hear what the fuck you said, and that's
Get the fuck. You heard all the I said.
Fellas,
Hey, dude, but look, I ain't mad at you, man, but I'm telling you, it's dangerous when you see people, if you start disrespecting them, man. I'm a comedian. I ain't no gangster, but I'm saying, like, in life, if you disrespect men, it can go real bad real fast. Because everybody
And guess what, Corey? You ain't the only person with that logic, and guess who else get it? You said the right word. You're not talking to no son. You act like you talking to a that ain't been through, that don't got relationships. I don't know what this notion of you talking this and you said something he wouldn't have been able to.
But you already lied to me. Do you know who I know in New York who hang with you? I know how you move.
Man.
And you lied and say you don't move like that.
And I think that's why Corey speak on what he speak on, because he has the information already. So I don't think he speak just to speak.
You probably dope sick right now. I ain't mad at you for that, but I'm saying if you ain't got the courage to say who you are, you probably not gonna get along with me.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna let you tell me who I am. And you have your audience, and they love the shit that you talk about. And it don't matter what you say. You in a controlled environment, you do the podcast, they gonna say whatever. You're in an environment with those people. Everybody don't think like you. You got your percentage of people that think like you, that ride with all that. But I'm not the only person that don't think half the that you say is shit. And when I said on the yell, you are a provocateur. You are.
That's your word. That's probably the biggest word you know. Because you say it too much. You said that about a lot of people.
I said when it applies
That's your
to
big
people,
word, G.
it applies to people. And what you do, and you know how to stand it, you know how to move the needle. You know what you say is what I'm going to do. Half this shit.
Is he provoking y'all, or y'all just getting aggravated by the truth?
I'm down here. Did you say? I'm like, for what?
I'm gonna start spending money on followers like you.
The industry.
And we gonna find out all this stuff I asked you. Remember you said you don't do it. Remember you said you don't do it. I'm gonna hire somebody to follow
crazy.
you. I off money on stupid.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Man, we try to put a head in
No, this ain't the Breakfast Club where it's
Man,
him
we
and
try
Les sitting there talking without me being there. This me here, and I'm not being aggressive. I'm just asking you questions. I ain't mad at you.
But why you asking me if he gave something, if he got some?
They had nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing.
Hey man, it was a picture of him sitting between a nigga legs and pool.
Ah, that's a good joke.
It's a joke?
We already talked about
Am
that.
I lying on you?
What? I already explained. Listen, man.
I already explained.
I explained.
Stop it, dog.
I explained that situation.
Somebody get this off the boat. Right. I was lit. Everybody was mad. I was having a good time. And they was trying to take this picture, right? And everybody was taller than me. They was trying to block me out. They was already frustrated with me, right? So I did. And it was a situation like this. I swooped around, went into the front of the picture, and I did like this. I did not know this nigga was right here behind me.
I explained the situation. I explained that trip and everything. But, you know, if that's the fucking narrative you want to do, I don't give a fuck. And I didn't even care about talking to you now. It don't, like you say, it don't mean nothing to you. It's a lot of things I want to react to. I don't do it. I say, I let that nigga do his thing, do his thing, I do my thing. That's it. And like you say, nothing is off limits. I do consider certain things off limits. And if you want to sit up here and tell everybody, but you don't care about what nobody think about you, that's where your honesty comes from. But if you...
Well, I didn't say, did I say I don't care what nobody think about me? I don't know. It matters, but I'm saying like with you, it's always been envy because I'm the guy that I ain't with Dave Chappelle traveling, nor would you with Dave Chappelle because you great to open. You an opener. You don't close out tours and stuff like that. They be like, yeah, put him on. Let him go up there and say something in the beginning.
All right, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm not gonna yell.
Yeah, okay then. You like the little preacher that just started out. They let him go up there and say something for the main preacher go up there who going home with the money.
I'm gonna be smart to raise my hand. Guess what? I don't open for anybody.
What?
You ever see me? Listen to what I'm saying.
Did you just say you don't open for anybody?
Do you want to listen to what I'm saying? I said I don't open for anybody. I ain't gonna open for you. I ain't gonna open for nobody on that. Do I open for Dave Chappelle? Yes.
You just said you don't open for nobody. What's wrong with you?
Man, you listen. You know what? You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I just heard him say it. Anyway, I ain't mad at you,
Let me ask
dude.
this question.
He probably didn't
I don't
rephrase
open
it.
for just anybody. I missed the word.
Oh, okay. You fixed it. I'll give you
I
that.
missed the word. And I headline. I do my own thing. I don't do these. I ain't doing all these packages, shows. I don't do them. I do them sometimes, but I do nice for myself. I do my and my is for everybody. But I'm saying
You say, yo, what is for everybody?
my comedy and my show.
Ain't none of us for everybody. I done had nights where I piss off people, but I could stand on it because it worked for me. You can't say you for everybody. What happened at the Comedy Store?
What you say?
Yeah, that Jeff Ross thing, man.
At the Comedy Store. It was all over the internet. It was a bad night, right?
Guess what? The Comedy Store, I embodied your personality. Didn't give
Great.
Why don't
So
y'all just
I
have a
did
battle?
that.
Why don't y'all just have a battle, man, a standoff, a slam battle or something? Do they do that?
Hey, but that's a big if.
You are funny off the misery and the trauma of outside of that, nobody wants to hear that you talking about.
I agree 100%.
If it wasn't with daddy issues, you wouldn't have a show, nigga.
I agree. And if it weren't for them uppers you had to take to be up, before he answered the phone, you
I think it's crazy.
goof ass off.
Crazy. Have a man to do something, man,
No,
together.
it ain't because he'll get disrespectful, man.
I try,
know
man.
how
I
he
think,
get, man.
I think we can work together.
I'll say this. You know, this is, and you, like your character, you said it. Even as far as the gangsters, no women and children. I ain't gonna go with this. When you say nothing is off limit, and you say a motherfucker, the person that he had a kid with, and even that kid, if that's not off limits to you, nigga,
What did I say about your kid? I ain't that type of nigga now.
First, you put some. It don't even matter. I ain't going for that.
Right, you ran out of shit again. You don't know what you do. You remind me of a brawl. You just say something and
It was funny because D just did that last week on the 5150 show. He was like, "What'd I say?" She's like, "I don't want to say anything."
then when somebody says, "What did he say?" You be like, "I don't know. He said something though."
Yo,
You know what you remind me of? You remind me of a bitch.
A BB.
You a big bitter
He remind you of a BB.
No, he said a triple B, a big bitter.
A big bitter.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all got to stop.
popping in the club. You like an old strip. You was popping.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And every once in a while, a motherfucker throw you something. But your game
Yo.
like it is. And what you keep doing is reliving your past. When are you going to be
I'm
somebody
gonna let
else?
him get it out. All right, man. So next time you see Dave, man, tell him I ain't mean no harm. I just was saying what I
ain't gotta
saw.
tell him, guess what?
And then
It
you
was
go on
like
stage
that.
before the real people
Guess what?
do.
I would not even give you the pleasure of mentioning your name to him, son. For what?
Well, he mentioned my name. He said I was one of the top comics in the game. We got it on video when him and Chris Rock was at the homie show. So my name get mentioned anyway. Your name get mentioned when it's talking about opening
I do believe that.
at
And Corey,
pools
guess what?
and on stage.
Guess what? Corey, guess what?
You a
lot
swimming
of
pool
you-
opener, dog.
Let me say. That's a
And
lot
you
of
didn't even make it after that. You still out
a
here
lot of people- let me tell you
scraping.
something, Corey.
Yeah, I think they just need to do a roast battle or just do a roast like a Corey Holcomb roast or a Donnell Rawlings roast, and then one of them just host it, and then just air all that stuff on the stage, and then let bygones be bygones. But none of Corey Holcomb's beefs to me are really serious. I think it's just people getting in their feelings. But how do y'all feel about this interview? Do y'all want to see him go on stage and go at it joke for joke? I know I do. Leave your comments down below, and if you can, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. And don't forget, you got the juice now.